G'day everyone and welcome to the ECM Market Report for today, the 25th of October 2013, for the Angus special sale here in Mossvale. In what can only be described as, Dougal, how would you describe today?
The South New Zealand Island Day.
How do you mean?
Well, not real bright, but plenty of wind.
Understood. G'day to all our Kiwi customers too. It's always good to help and influence people.
Good to be online with you today.
Okay, now, as far as the market went, we had about 540 odd steers and 1,000 cattle yarded total today. About 530 or 40 odd steers, and the steers sold very well. Some very good quality lines coming in from out of Big Hill, Yules Investments, and it got Sydney Uni. Had a lovely lineup of steers, and they sold very, very well. The best of them making sort of up to $600, down to sort of $440 or $50 for those lead cattle, which equated to $1.60 through to $1.80 odd a kilo. And we did weigh a lot of the cattle. They did sell very well. You can still buy a lot of the steers at 300 or 270 through to 400 kilos for those second and third sort of lots, but overall wasn't too bad. How are the cows and calves?
Yeah, Paddy, look, the cows and calves weren't too bad today. Quite a few yarded. The older cows were making sort of 800 to 1,000 on tops, but your plainer cows and calves were sort of $600 to $800, and there were some pretty smart first heifer cows and calves, and they made to 880, and then weren't many pre-tested cattle here, and they sort of made only about $40, $50 over fat market,
which was
about $460, $480. How are the heifers?
Yeah, tail of two markets today. The differential between the steers and the heifers is generally about $100. Well, today it was $200. We saw the lead run of the heifers making up to $360 or $70, but predominantly the heifers were making from 90 cents to about $1.20 a kilo, which equated to $180 through to about $320. So you can buy a lot of heifers today for $270 or $80 at about $1 a kilo. Heifers were definitely cheaper and definitely buyable. But that is the market, that is the season. We're hoping for good rain Tuesday, Wednesday next week, according to eldersweather.com. Hope that comes off, otherwise they're all. Okay, now coming up, we have next week, we're first sale, Dougal, here in Mossvale. We've got Braidwood Friday.
Braidwood Friday the 1st.
Friday the 1st. We've political movements. We've got Flood the Valley. Yeah, it's really gaining momentum.
It's coming along well.
Scully's virtually got no time to milk cows anymore. He's just flat chat, organising to flood the valley.
Yeah, we've actually gone with
beavers.
We've gone beavers. We put the bulldozers to one side and we're putting beavers in the creek.
Feels very deep.
Do very well in California, and we're hoping, I reckon probably, within 3 months they'll have something built down there.
I reckon April, May next year, you'll see if nothing at Fitzroy Crossing apart from just the water.
Now, a bit of disappointment this week.
In the far south coast.
Yeah, in the far south. A very good friend of ours went up before the magistrate. Unfortunately, prior convictions do work. And
it may well have been 20 years ago, Swartzy, but they all remember, mate.
Anyway, 5 months seems a bit, obscure sort of number, I think.
Pretty fair.
Yeah, pretty fair. So he will get to know the district pretty well on foot.
Push bike.
Yeah, or push bike. So anyone seeing him walking around Begalia,
pick him up, give the kid a lift.
Give him a bit of a lift and a bit of a pat on the back, say, you'll be right, see you in 5 months' time.
Very pleased to have Travis back behind the camera. Spider's gone and hurt his foot, so unfortunately we've got Travis back, which is good for Travis, not so good for Spider. Get well soon, hope things go well at Camperdown Children's Hospital. Okay, all else over, good on you Travis, you're not allowed to talk, you're doing very well. That's a lot, see you next week.
Till next week.